So an article from Game Rants, and it's giving us the 10, and I mean the 10 most wanted PlayStation Plus premium games that gamers like me and you are asking for. We're going to see how close this actually is, A. B, I also feel that some of these games probably have no chance at even making it to the PlayStation Plus premium games catalog. We're going to talk about the different tiers of PlayStation Plus, and I kind of wish that they would have limited this list to one title per series, so it makes you think even harder about which one you want. So let's get into it, you guys. So of course, we're gonna skip on down. These are the 10 most wanted PlayStation Plus premium games. PlayStation Plus subscribers have chosen the 10 games they want to see added to the premium tier of the subscription service. PlayStation Plus Premium is the highest tier of the PlayStation Plus, giving subscribers access to the monthly free games that make up the essential tier. All PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games available through the extra tiers, and growing selection of retro games, including in the premium tier. So me personally, I have premium tier. I didn't even I knew that there was the essential, which is just the bare minimum. It allows you to play online, exclusive deals, exclusive content, and they give you your, I think it's on average 3 free games a month. Where I saw some classic games that I wanted to play. On top of that, it gives you Ubisoft Plus Classics, the game catalog, and of course the classic catalog is where it really got me. And for you guys that don't know, the Sony Pictures catalog is Sony's attempt at being Netflix. There's some pretty decent titles on there. Anyways, I went through and I pulled each title that they want to see added. So the first game on the list, and obviously the first game on the hit list, is The Simpsons Hit and Run. This is a hard one because when it comes to licensed games, and it doesn't matter whether the license is Simpsons, X-Men, South Park, fill in the blank. The hard part is maintaining the license and allowing people to have those games transcend the console they came out on. This game came out on GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows back in 2003. So we're looking at what? 22 years ago. Man, I feel old because I remember when this game came out. Dude, it's so much fun. I have it on my GameCube, which I've been thinking about playing on stream. But the thing of it is who has the license to make Simpsons games? And that was one of the problems that Microsoft was dealing with when it came to backwards capabilities of the Xbox, was licensing agreements and working with different studios, yada, 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 to try to bring those games over so they're not system locked like Hit and Run is. The next game, Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Bro, this game, I remember it came out for the PlayStation Portable. And mind you, most of these games came out for the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable, the PSP. It's definitely a really good build on the Grand Theft Auto series. On top of that, another thing that makes me feel old, this game's 19 years old. Came out in October 31st, 2006. I remember buying it for my PlayStation Portable when it first came out. I actually still have it over in one of my boxes because I'm still not done unpacking. It's a great game. It's a really good game. It's a lot of fun, and especially for a PlayStation Portable. Granted, controlling it on the little thumbstick's a little difficult, but it's a lot of fun. Moving on to the next one, God of War Ghost of Sparta. I didn't play any of the God of War titles on the PSP, but I know quite a few of them did come out. I think there was 3, but we'll see another one here coming up. November 2nd, 2010. On top of that, this game being a Sony title and being owned by Sony, it shouldn't be hard for them to port it over. They'll just have to hire some people to bring it over. But come find out, it did get a system launch on the PlayStation 3. So that right there, just emulate it and bring it on over, baby. Shouldn't be hard at all. This one I've never heard of. Legends of. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. You can talk about. Let me know down in the comment section if you've played this game. But it has a 3.4 rating at GameStop with a 96% overall liking, according to Google users here. The question is, Sony published it, but goes back to who holds the rights to said game. This one probably not too hard to port over. This is probably one of those cult classic favorites that everybody loves. But like I said, I don't even remember like being a kid growing up in this era. This is the only PlayStation game on the list, by the way. I do not remember it coming out because it came out North America March 16th, 1999, and over in Europe May 27th, 2000. I love my JRPGs. The next one, Ape Escape 3, this came out in 2005 for the PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 3 as well, surprisingly. I know when I was looking through the back catalog of the classic games available on the PlayStation 5, the original Ape Escape is on there. Um, I do remember playing the first two. I don't believe I ever played the third one. So I don't know if the third one's an actual upgrade over the first two, but they do have the other ones on there. The next one, Sly Cooper and the Devious Raccoonus. I love Sly. You looking for an amazing like platforming game? I can definitely like I recommend this one, and I can definitely see this one coming over to the PlayStation because it was a PlayStation exclusive. 8.5 overall rating on IGN. Surprisingly, it's not a 10, like a 9, with a 97% Google user loving it. Sucker Punch. That sounds really familiar. Best known for Sly Cooper, Infamous, and Ghost of Tsushima. That's where I know him from. The thing is this one should be easy. I believe Sony owns the rights to Sly Cooper, and just give me a really good platformer. Okay, so Silent Hill. Silent Hill, PlayStation 2, Xbox, PS3, Xbox 360, Windows. The initial launch was September 25th, 2001. It's owned by Konami. I do not foresee this one coming at all to the backwards compatibility program they offer. Why? Because they did a remake last year. Last year they did a remake of Silent Hill 2, came out October 7th, 2024. Most of the people I know that have played this one said it was phenomenal. It was an amazing remake. Highly recommended then. Next one, this is why I think that series should be limited to one per, like, one on this list. You got Liberty City Stories. I don't know why this one's so pixelated. It's Google. But this one came out in 2005, where Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories came out a year later. My opinion, Vice City Stories is a much, much better game, much better story. It's just overall better. Now, Liberty City Stories is a lot of fun. Definitely I could see Rockstar, working with Sony here and releasing this game or re-releasing this game, and it being amazing. The next one on the list was the original Ratchet and Clank for the PlayStation 2. I know when you type in Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart and blah, 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 and there was like 437 Ratchet and Clank or spin-off games because Clank had Agent Clank and there was another one. Ratchet and Clank is an amazing, amazing series for the most part. It definitely has way too many games that I have not played for me to speak, fully on the franchise, but I did play the first 4 and the Clank game that came out on the PlayStation Portable. This is another one, no-brainer. Should be easy for them to port over because Sony owns the rights. All you got to do is just, hire a studio to port it over. Next one, like I said, Chains of Olympus, and there should only be one per list. Came out in 2008, the year I graduated from high school. Jesus. 96% user liking this video game, according to Google. God of War is just a really, really, really good franchise. it shouldn't be hard for them to port it over. Because I do believe this one, yep, had a PlayStation 3 port as well. And it just, to me, let's get it going. Let's get it going. So out of this list, I do see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So half the list I can see potentially not getting the love that it deserves and coming to the PlayStation Plus platform to allow us to play it in the classic catalog. All seriousness though, I can definitely see this, quite a few of these coming. And if they can get the Simpsons Hit and Run, or better yet, let's get a Simpsons Hit and Run remaster going. I know one user did have a Simpsons Hit and Run remaster completely developed in the Unreal Engine, and it looked amazing. I watched quite a few videos about that. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button, subscribe. Every little bit helps out the channel immensely. I can't do this without you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Till next time, I'll catch you later. Bye!